ready to get these jokes. Let me hear you say, oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I love it. I love it. Well, first up to the mic, we got my boy Steven Steiner coming up. He is wonderful, very funny. He is a Seattle native. He is currently living in San Francisco, and he has performed on NY Underground Comedy Festival and KO Comedy. So we are excited to have him. We are excited to get these jokes. His Venmo information will be pinned in the chat. It's pinned right there right now. Right now, it is being pinned.
I don't.
Uh-oh.
We don't see it.
All right, comment making sure that it is public for everyone to see. There it is right now in the chat. It is pinned right now. All right, everybody's going back on mute. When the music stops, you know what to do. When it stops, you know what to do. All right, here we go. Start clapping right now. Steven Steiner coming to the stage. Let's go, let's go. Hey! Woo!
Oh, I thought when the music stops, you're supposed to find a seat. Did I do it wrong?
Yeah. Good job, Steve. Good job.
All right. This is super awesome. Thank you so much for having me on, DJ Tay. This is super fun. I had to get myself on the spotlight view, though, because I didn't get into comedy to watch myself. That's so weird. I do love that all these cameras are on because it makes me feel like I'm in a zoo. What's Steven gonna do next? I don't know, but you all have to stare at me because I'm spotlighted. So, ha! Joke's on you. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Steven, and I spell that with a V, which apparently needs to be said. Although I don't call people on a cell phone or go to the zoo to see elephants, but I guess apparently a PH can make a V sound. So I'm glad we got that one out of the way. It's important to make that clear. And it is also Steven with an N, because if you say it wrong and call me Steve, my mom will find you.
Wait a minute. I'm so sorry, Mom. I'm so sorry. Steven, because I definitely dropped the N. It's a form of habit. I'm sorry. You know, I don't like to say the N. You know, all right, my bad.
It's all good. It's all good. I'll let you have this one, because I mean, at least it's close. It's not like they're calling me Bob, short for Robert, or Dick, short for William. I mean, come on. It's not like they're calling me Joel, short for Joelif. I don't know what Joel's short for, but we'll keep going.
Okay. I was about to say, I didn't know that.
I was about to say, I didn't know that. It's cool. It's pop quiz. We all failed. But it's fun, though, being able to show up to in these virtual shows from coast to coast. You know, I show up in my quarantine mullet. That's what is this up top, and it doesn't matter what's off camera. Am I wrong?
No, you're right.
Yeah. I mean, I've gotten to the point in this quarantine where wearing sweatpants isn't even comfortable anymore. Anybody got hammer pants?
No.
Oh, MC Hammer?
Yeah, send those my way. I want to do a check with you, though. How many of you are still holding on to your New Year's resolutions in March?
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Nobody? Yeah. Yeah, I started with that, and I learned that weight loss is a lot easier if you're using ounces. Yeah. But I've given up on that New Year's resolution thing, so I've learned that I'm just going to go ahead and count in tons. Yeah. I showed up to one of those truck stop scales the other day. Didn't even register. Yeah, that's how I feel good about myself.
Oh, you're doing good.
Yeah, I'm doing great. Doing real good. I mean, I shouldn't really be talking about weight loss, though, because, I mean, look at me. I look more like one of those used car salesman things. I hold it up for effect. Yeah. And I think I look like this because my 100% Italian mom's cooking just tastes like al dente disappointment.
Oh, no.
Cool. I cleared that joke with my mom in advance. She's good with it.
It's true.
Oh, it's real good. It's real good. Bring it in full circle. My mom's not even on camera anymore. There she is. Welcome. And I like to say al dente because it's just enough to keep me coming back for more. Yeah. Just like how I'm a little bit Catholic.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. We were talking about going to church. Being Italian, I was baptized Catholic as a baby. But I didn't give consent to that. Yeah. So I think I was just waterboarded for Jesus.
Oh no.
Oh. I don't know what it is though. Something about religions just have me rubbed the wrong way. Ouch. Ouch. We're gonna keep this one clean because it keeps me coming back for more. I think it's because the wine and bread portions are just never filling. Bring enough to share for snack time, but don't bring enough to fill anybody up, I guess.
Right. Okay. Rude.
Yeah.
There's some cheese to go with it.
Yeah, way to ruin my next joke. I mean, they say the blood of Christ is thicker than water, but I think that body of Christ goes better with some cheese whiz. Yeah. Yeah. We can make this an interactive show. Come on. Yeah. Mama Moore helping me out, giving my punchlines away. What's the next joke? Oh, wait.
Steven, now you see what I go through. It happens. It happens all the time. It's all
It's
good.
cool. It's cool. It's better than that. At least I'm getting some reactions. I mean, Michelle was talking about presenting to a bunch of what sounded like cardboard cutouts.
Right.
At least I'm getting some feedback. I'm glad that we're in this room together. Oh, there's me on Spotlight again. I mean, it's one of those things to where speaking of food, I'm getting hungry. And I've gotten to the point to where when I used to live alone, I practiced what most of you maybe call meal prep. But when I live alone, it's called lonely prep. Aww. Yeah. Yeah. I get the sympathy loss from my mom. She still gives me that love from afar. That's because 1 pound of ground beef gives me Taco Tuesday. Yeah. And Taco Wednesday. Yeah. And Taco still for Thursday. I called it lonely prep, folks, because we got leftovers for Friday. And we're still here. Yeah. Yeah. But when I was alone, though, I learned that I don't even clap anymore. I just high five myself. Yeah. That was a good one. Back for more. That's my entertainment. That's how we have to do it during these pandemic times. Whatever it takes. And I say I don't live alone anymore because I moved in with a woman recently.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does your
My
mom?
mom.
I get that news on Zoom, man.
Yeah, that punchline's better when my mom hasn't been the star of the show the first 20 minutes of the set. Jeez. You don't even know what's a lie anymore. But at least we're invited to the barbecue, right, Tay? That's what it is.
We're out early. We're good. We're good. We're clean.
We're good. We're good. We're still here. That joke is funnier when she's not watching, but she watches every show. Could we give it up to that? My mom's still watching one of my shows. That's why I'm a clean comedian. I make a really awkward show. Speaking about making things awkward, though, trying to date now is really weird if I was living at home. The first thing about dating is you got to try to figure out what's the right app to use. And when it started, there were things like Match and OkCupid, where the names maybe made sense. Now there's dating apps called Tinder. Just a little spark of flame? That's not the kind of love I'm looking for. I mean, that app should be called Wildfire. Yeah.
Wildfire.
Because I grew up with Elvis telling me I want some hunk and burning love. That's not Tinder. Tinder's cute. That's not what I want. But then I talk about other dating apps, and there's this one called Grindr. Yeah. And I'm thinking back in high school when I used to like grind up on some girls. I was like, I'll give that a try. Yeah. Grindr is a gay dating app. Yeah. I think it should be called Plumber. Because signs that that's a new joke. My parents, who have attended almost every show, are losing it to that joke. That joke has never been said on Zoom before. You are welcome. Yeah. You know I want to call that app Plumber? Because it's full of a bunch of guys who are just trying to lay the pipe.
Oh my God.
Yeah. It's cool. I want to judge you. It's just not the place for me. But there's another app that's out there. It's called Plenty of Fish.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plenty of Fish is a dating app for Christians who are looking for a monogamous relationship. Plenty of Fish tells me that there's plenty of options, but they're looking for one. Yeah. That app should be called Hook 'em. Yeah. Yeah, that's what it should be. But I want to feed to the non-monogamous relationships. So I want a new app for the polygamy, and we'll call it Polly Pocket. Yeah. I might have some copyright issues with that one, but let me know if it works out. But once we pick a dating app, then we have to fill in a profile. I'm currently employed. What helped me get that job was a resume. When my dating profile is my previous dating experiences, it doesn't work.
Why not?
Okay, previous work experience. Skills do not play the same way on a dating app. We're trying, folks. We're trying. But if we actually make it past that screening part, we have an interview. And in the interviews, they tell you to dress the role you want. I show up dressed like a dad. Doesn't work. Oh. But I'm okay. Because I bring the dad jokes. Yes. Do you all want to hear some dad jokes? Yeah. That is great. My first dad joke for you all. Commas. They give me pause. Yeah.
That tickled
That joke is
Michelle.
punctual and accurate. And for those of you who don't understand why that's funny, we'll call it grammar. And DJ Tay, you were talking about how you want to make sure a guy knows how to spell. If he uses those commas correctly, get him to the top of your list.
That's right. That's right.
That's what it's all about. I'm here for you and bringing the dad jokes. Yes, with the church tambourine. We went through the church tambourine. You can bring that back whenever you want. Your show. We're just here to hang out for it. Keep it on the dad joke theme because you asked for a couple of more and I want to deliver. This one is not an original, but one of the favorites that my dad actually gave me. Puzzles. I solved one last week. Not to brag, but it said 3 to 4 years on the box.
Hilarious.
Yeah. Although, to be real, are you feeling okay there, Cotton Candy? Didn't know dad jokes were going to choke you up. Are you good?
I'm good.
I got water. My favorite mixed drink, H2O. If that was a ventriloquist with water, I'd help you out. But
I'm good.
issues there right now. Are you feeling okay? All right. I should stop with the dad jokes though, because I don't have kids yet, and that just makes me a faux pas. Huh?
Oh.
one more dad joke in there for you just to close it off. But if the first date goes well, because that's the theme that we were in, if the first date goes well, then you get to come back for like that group interview, which I like to just call the interrogation panel.
Oh man.
But I am happy to say that I don't have any bad dating stories because I'm their worst. Yeah. Keep it going, keep it going. But speaking of worst, though, what I think is the worst is when people try to decorate their cars. Yeah, I'll run through a few for you. First off, spoilers. Do you remember the spoilers of the 90s? The big old honking metal things that look better on the back of a drag racing car?
Mm-hmm.
People are putting those on the back of their Honda Civics.
Yes, everything.
Yeah. And I've learned that drag racing is a lot different than racing in drag. Yeah. Unless it's RuPaul's Drag Race, we're okay. But really, I think those spoilers are just a way to spoiler alert that they make bad decisions. Yeah, and if you had one of those or still have one of those spoilers, I support you. I'm just not gonna have one because I don't have a car.
Oh.
Yeah. More bad decisions of decorating your car though. Window paint. Window paint's cute, except for I don't care about your 13-year-old Sophie at the softball championships. I just can't wait for the rain to wash that one away. But I'll leave you with one more thing that I think is a really bad choice because I'm running out of time, and I think that's bumper stickers. Bumper stickers are just the lower back tattoos of cars.
Lower back
Lower
tattoos.
back tattoo. You know, the ones that are good.
Oh, okay. Tramp stamp.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, we'll keep it G-rated though. Thank you, Mama.
Why do you know what that is,
Keep it
Mama boy?
G-rated. Lower back tattoo. A good idea at the time, often regrettable later. And with that, I hope you don't regret showing up to the show because we're having a good time, and I'm going to hand this one back to you. Thank you so much.
Say it loud, say it loud.